alumni review, we have Mr. Krishnakant here with us, and who is currently, he is supposed to join actually in Airtel in like in the matter of next 15-20 days. So Krishnakant has been a student with us, since over 9-10 months eventually, and successfully cracked a good job, at Airtel itself. So before I go ahead, explain down all the achievements for Krishnakant Chal, I think let's move on ahead कि हम कृष्णकांत से ही जान लें कि what exactly Krishnakant is, what exactly Krishnakant का background is, and where he's coming from, and where does he want to go. So over to you, Krishnakant.
Yeah, hi guys, hi Chaitanya sir. My name is Krishnakant Dubey. I am originally from Mumbai, and I have done my graduation BSc in data science from Thakur College here. For over the last 3 years, coming to the placement part, I got placed in my third year in an internship at Mastic, which is in Gujarat, Ahmedabad. I joined there after 3 months of complete internship. They gave me full-time offer, but due to location issues, I rejected them. And I didn't know that job background after some time will be not good. And there came the bad phase of my life where I was struggling to find job.
Mhm.
Then I decided to not waste the time sitting and doing nothing. So I joined Skillians in the June batch of 2024, and there we started with the DSA and the data science background that the Skillians gave up to me.
Mhm.
And after I would not go deep into the programs. I would like to have some freedom of that. The After the placement, after the course completion, in fact, before the course completed, I got, let's say, more 3 or 4 interview calls.
Mhm.
um, Two of them I was rejected, and the third one, I think, which was from Airtel,
Mhm.
I got the proper placement call. I did 3 rounds of interview there,
Mhm.
and after some time, I got selected. The incredible thing that I would like to mention is I got a amazing 70% hike
Mhm.
from the current company that I'm actually working to the Airtel.
What exactly was the company that you were working in earlier, Krishnakant?
After Mastic, I joined in Skillians in June 2025. So I was doing the course. Meanwhile, I was applying from my end also.
Mhm.
I got placed in Bank of America
Okay.
in Feb of this year only.
Okay.
The problem that I had with the current organization was it was non-technical job. Rather, they had their own tools. I was doing analysis, but it was their, working on their own tools, not coding anything. So my degree, the learnings that I have accumulated over the past few years, were just completely getting wasted.
Mhm.
So that's why I was looking for a change, and you guys provided it. The learnings, specifically the learning program, the initial phase of learning, where I was taught DSA, data science, the all the things that I will require if I am working in any organization. They were amazing. The mentors that Skillians provided were amazing. In fact, there were situations where I had personally put in feedback. I don't know if you have gotten that, but the team members that work in Skillians, they have received that, and they have given me solutions, and I was satisfied.
Mhm.
The learning experience for the DSA part specifically was the amazing. The problem with me was, actually, I'm from data science background, as I mentioned. I do not have any data structures and algorithm experience, and I never thought I would, solve problems. But after the course of 5-6 months, I had solved around 300 questions in lead code, which was a big achievement for me. That gave and that opens my mind for problem solving, because the main intuition behind putting DSA in the data science course was to open up mind and solve problem, because we will be working with and the companies
Correct.
where I'll be working, where I will be solving problems only. I won't be putting data frames and all those things, basic things. I will
Mhm.
be solving problems, and those things opened up my mind, and I'm really grateful for that. The Kushagra sir, I would like to appreciate him. He did a great job in teaching all the core skills. Whenever I had any doubt in the live classes, he would solve that instantly, or give me personal times so that I can connect him.
mm,
There were Discord channels for all the doubt solvings. Amazing job there. Coming to the data science part, the data science after DSA, we had move on to the data science part.
mm, mm,
My data science my mentor was Antara, and she was same as Kushagra sir. She was very experienced, and the teachings that she did showed me that she would teach me the machine learning part. She was told to teach us machine learning part, but there are a lot of algorithms where I got stuck because
mm,
my base of statistics wasn't clear in that stage. She put back all the things and gave me the proper statistic derivation for all those things, and that cleared my doubts regarding machine learning parts also.
mm,
Then there were projects. She would give a projects in every 2 3 weeks in the classes, and we would get she would frame up questions.
mm,
So I was not like going for the basics of basic flow of all the findings, all this. She would give me questions, and with the data, and I have to solve the questions and basically clean the data, do all the things, data processing, and get the questions answered. That
okay.
was my job, and she taught me all these things, and I'm very happy with that as well. The placement is amazing because I had one person with all these things, managing all this thing, Riddhi. She did amazing job. I actually was working when the placement season started. I
Mm,
got a job there. My time was actually very constrained because I
mm,
was not allowed to use phone in
mm,
my office background.
correct.
So managing all these things, because managing HR, they had their own time. I had my own time. So all these things, managing all these things were done excellently by Riddhi. She tried. She had given so many applications from my end, always giving me feedbacks about my resume.
Mm,
Krishnakant changes. This is latest. This should be mentioned. This should not be mentioned. All
mm,
those things were communicated by Riddhi,
mm,
and I'm very happy with that too. The jobs, as I mentioned, she applied for, I don't know, hundreds plus job for me.
mm.
I got three interviews. Two of them were, unfortunately, I must have missed up something. But in the Airtel, the last interview that I had cracked it, and I'm officially will be joining Airtel in September.
Okay, amazing, 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 amazing. Cool. So, that also gives, I would say, gives the people importance कि यार सुनना कितना जरूरी, like it's also necessary for the people to listen कि there might be something. I think the biggest quality that what I could hear from your conversation is कि you listened out to placement coordinators and eventually your mentors carefully कि what exactly it is required, what exactly is not required, and eventually how dynamic this industry has become recently. तो वो और भी ज़रूरी हो जाता है कि फॉर द पीपल टू लिसन आउट कि यार हर एक जॉब की रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है, हर एक जॉब के लिए रिज्यूमे will be different. Like if you're applying for analyst, it will be different. If you're applying for example, MIS executive, it will be absolutely different. If you're applying for a scientist, it will be absolutely different. ML engineer के लिए absolutely different. Software developer के लिए तो होगा ही different. But the thing is, these profiles are closely related. तो उसके लिए projects भी different होंगे. तो या आई थिंक एज अ कैंडिडेट यू आल्सो आउटशाइंड कि मतलब आपने सुना, मतलब इवेंचुअली यू हैव गिवन अस योर ईयर्स एंड दैट गिविंग अस द ईयर्स इटसेल्फ, एंड आई थिंक दैट हैज हेल्प्ड अस टू गेट यू प्लेस्ड वेयर यू आर एज ऑफ नाउ. ग्रेट,
Yes.
ग्रेट, ग्रेट, अमेजिंग, अमेजिंग. तो जस्ट लास्ट क्वेश्चन कि हम any advice that you would want to give out to students, if they are studying here or if they're just watching this particular interview, कि कोई इंटरव्यू भी देख रहा है, कि कोई एडवाइस आप देना चाहते हो किसी भी पर्टिकुलर पर्सन को who was expecting 70 80% 100% हाइक sort of thing, कुछ भी अगर वो चाहते हो, any advice you
Yeah, I have an advice. Actually, I would like to tell a story. In fact, when I joined Skillians, I convinced my friend, who also joined with me only, to join the course because he too was looking for the job with me as well. So I convinced him. But as you mentioned, that I have put in time. I had, understand the requirements of the industry. I had attended classes. I
Mm,
had attended quizzes. I have attended project. I made projects.
mm,
So all these things I did, and after all this, the consistency, I got a job.
mm,
The problem that I see usually with the other classmates that I had was they were not attending. They just think that key I have enrolled in a course and magically after some time they will get a job. This doesn't work. ये false expectation प्लीज हटा दीजिए because
correct.
you are doing मतलब आप जॉब करोगे you will get an interview. आपको इंटरव्यू तो खुद ही देना पड़ेगा. Skillians won't help in that.
Mm,
Skillian आपका अरेंज करा सकती है. they you have to crack it.
mm,
I messed up two of my interviews because I was incapable. इसमें
mm,
Skillians का नहीं, they arrange me the interview because मेरे को तो interview calls भी नहीं आ रहे थे.
mm.
So I would request कि consistency maintain करना, जो all the watchers, all the viewers, कि consistency is very important because if you miss out on classes, if you miss out on tests and then expect कि आपको बहुत बड़ा package लग जाएगा, I don't think that is very possible to say at least. That is the only advice I would say from my end.
Correct, 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 correct. That gives us an important lesson कि no matter हम कितने भी, like for example, how no matter how slow we are, like if you're putting in just one step ahead of ourselves every single day, we won't be able to know कि भाई after 8, 9, 10 months हम पहाड़ चढ़ जाते हैं. We don't even know. So
Yeah,
the getting skilled is like that only. It is difficult. I know, understand. Like I understand that कि आपका background भी नहीं था, still you stepped up, doing 300 400 DSA के questions करना और ये सब. तो eventually that takes a lot of time, that takes a lot of effort. एक के बाद एक step करना, और मुझे पता है आपको difficulty आएगी for sure. For the person who's learning the algos and all that, all new, all entirely on, like, with the help of a mentor, takes a lot of time, because यहाँ तो आप 2 3 घंटे ही spend कर रहे हो, like in a day. बट रेस्ट ऑफ द टाइम, लाइक 21 22 आवर्स, बट एग्जैक्टली आर यू डूइंग, वही आपकी डिफाइन करेगी करेक्टर को, और जहाँ वो आपको लेके जाना चाहती है. दैट्स व्हाट आई वुड से. कूल.
absolutely right.
या सो thank you so much, Krishnakant, I would say.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for taking out time on busy, yeah, day, such a busy day, such a festive day. And I wish you luck and all the best. जब ज्वाइन करेंगे तो विल, like, since you are in Gurgaon, feel free to come
Yeah.
back.